Oh, Lisa O'Neill, pleased to meet you.
Hi, how are you? Are you well?
Sorry about that. So I see, Lisa, an awful lot of people wouldn't actually know this, but the fact is that you've been riding for about 12 seasons now.
Yeah, I've had my license for quite a long time. I suppose when I was in school, I first got my license out. I've always grown up with horses. My dad trains a few horses at home, so I think riding horses was second nature to me. It was probably able to do before I could walk. So it probably just took me a little while to get really into the racing as much as I am now. But
And where was that? Where was home?
home is Garristown now, which is kind of North County Dublin. It's close to Ashburn. A lot of people wouldn't really know Garristown, but it's actually quite it's quite a horsey kind of country actually. Tommy Carberry's place wouldn't be far from us.
Oh yeah, near Ratoath.
Near Ratoath, yeah, and there'd be plenty of hunting going on around there, and plenty of people with horses around there. So
okay, and 2003, 2004 was your first ride.
Yeah, I had my first ride from my dad, which was in Gorham Park on a horse called Gin and Tonic, and it was in a ladies' flat race, and we didn't have any luck at the time, but it was all about experience, and I think that it took me, I think I had in or around 80 or 90 rides before I had a winner. So
2010.
Yeah, it was quite a while before I had a winner, so I was losing faith at one stage, but I think all the experience, it makes you really appreciate the good days when they do come around, because I know young lads nowadays have it quite easy. Well, not quite easy, but it seems to come in a lot easier than it used to. You used to have to work very, very hard for it, and I just hope they all appreciate what they have.
Yeah, and then the winners started flowing. Well, you've had 10 winners so far. I think 2013-14 season you had 3 winners.
Yeah, well, it slowly progressively got a little bit better as the years went on, but my first winner was in Newton Abbott, and then about 3 or 4 weeks later, then I had the winner of the Ladies Derby in the Curragh. So that was quite nice. It was on RTE and everything. So,
fantastic. What was the name of the horse?
It was a horse called Mon Champion for Pat Flynn. So it was nice to have a winner of the Curragh as well, of course. So that was good, and that kind of, I suppose, spurred you on. And once you get a taste for winners, then you always want a bit more.
Yeah, and then I see you've had not only 10 winners, but as you said yourself, you've close on 100 rides now. And another thing that people wouldn't know is that if you had £1 to every horse that you'd ridden at 100 rides, you'd be shown a profit of £27. Because the fact is, you've had some big price winners. I think your first winner was a 33 to 1 shot, was it?
Yeah, it was a big enough price winner. I've ridden plenty of big price horses before. It's not easy to get something that's a favourite nowadays. You've got to work hard, and it's not as easy as sitting up and steering them.
So then the first big huge success came this year, as we all know, in the Kerry National, the Stolen Rat of Titans. Maybe we'll go out and see him, will we?
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely.
So I'll just pause this here now for a minute. So all in here is the Gigginstown horses in here, and you can actually see just up there a big sort of a poster or a digital thing with Gigginstown runners.
Yeah, they're all the babies. They're going to be running in point
right.
or bumpers when they're 4-year-olds. So they're only getting started. Okay,
so we'll go down and see the famous Rat of Titans. And Lisa, as well as that, you could have ridden, am I right in saying, Tiger Roll as well?
Yeah,
at Limerick in the Munster National, but you were jocked off because somebody got injured.
Yeah, Brian Cooper got injured, so I was a bit disappointed with that he chose to ride Rat of Titans in the first place. So when he got injured, I suppose I got the chance to ride him again. So I wasn't going to turn that down. He was favoured for the race, and he won very well in the stole. So it was nice to be on a horse like that again.
Amazing though, mixed feelings that you reverted back to Rat of Titans, and then the one that you were supposed to ride, Tiger Roll, ended up winning it.
Yeah, I suppose if I stayed on Tiger Roll, I think it could have been too good to be true, to be honest. But I was delighted for the horse. He won in Cheltenham. He won the Triumph Hurl in Cheltenham. in 2014, I think 2 years ago.
That's right, yeah.
He's loads of ability, so it was great for him actually to rejuvenate himself and
come back to form.
Yeah, so he actually runs in Cheltenham tomorrow.
Oh right.
Yeah, he's in the novice chase.
And what's the stable think? Has he got a good chance?
He's in great form since his race. He won the Try and Furl there a couple of years ago, so it's over 3 mile and he handles the track well. So hopefully, I'll be delighted to see him run again.
Oh great! I look forward to watching him now tomorrow.
Yeah. So we'll just head up here to Rapid Titans. He's up.
It's a huge place, isn't it? Cullentra Stables,
it's
massive.
It's very big.
There's the walkers down there as well.
You've got the walkers, the 2 barns. This is called the courtyard. There's a good few JP horses in around here.
Okay, JP McManus horses around here. Yeah. Who's this guy here?
Squatter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think he ran in Cheltenham last year.
That's right. Squatter.
Balstar Dahlia, he's entered at the weekend in Punchestown.
Okay.
Acting smart. Yeah. Shrico Valley is a French horse, a French GP horse. He hasn't run for Gordon yet now. Tempo Mac, he's actually gone out to the field for the day. I actually won on him in Cartmel 2 years ago, and I was lucky the winning rider got a necklace worth 5,000 sterling, so I have a lovely diamond necklace.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And so and then you won at the weekend, of course. You had a double in Stratford.
Yeah, it was brilliant. Yeah, I did double in Stratford. One was Gordon Elliotts and the other was Liam Lennon. So yeah, it was brilliant.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So this is the Rapid Titans in here.
Okay.
That's the entrance to the swimming pool.
Swimming pool.
Yeah, something's just coming out of there now. Actually, I'd say.
I'll just have a look.
Yeah, Dave's going to come forward into you there, so just be careful.
Oh yeah. How you doing? Nice. Swim.
Yeah, nice
all freshened
swim,
up.
Yeah. Them boots back. Yeah.
Okay. So this is
That's
Rat of Titans.
Yeah.
Fantastic race too. I mean, there was a few in with a chance, wasn't there, coming to the business end of the race?
Yeah, there was plenty in with a chance. Lord Scoundrel was something else that he had a good chance, and he just came to grief at the second last. But no, he jumped the last really well, and he found plenty after he landed over the last. So.
Okay. And Lisa, what about yourself now? I mean, you've written these ladies race winners, big race winners as well, and over in England as well. What would your ambition now be going forward? Do you want to sort of, be up there with Katie Walsh and Nina Carberry, or have you got other ambitions like, training or breeding or?
Yeah, like it'd be lovely to be recognised as much as Nina and Katie are, but I suppose I've always grown up looking up to them, and I think, do you know what? I think the good days are few and far between, so I think you have to work quite hard and just enjoy the good days when they do come. But I suppose between goals and ambitions, I suppose it's more so just staying safe and enjoying the good days.
Enjoying it all, yeah.
Yeah. Like I love riding horses and I love going racing, so I think for the time being I'll just enjoy what I do and just make the most of it.
And it's amazing as well that you're that's how you came into Gardens, isn't it? You just asked to come down and could you help out, and all of a sudden you find yourself not only in the office working there where we first met you here today, but also riding in races and everything. It's an amazing story.
Yeah, like my dad and Gordon would go back a long way. Gordon actually rode a good few pointers and as an amateur for my dad. So. And
what's your dad's first name?
My dad's name is Tommy O'Neill.
Tommy O'Neill, yeah.
Yeah, like it's really all down to him, to be honest, that I'm so much into the horses. I think as a young girl I was always I was never one for going out and dressing up, but not really, but I was more so out playing with my pony and building fences and stuff. So yeah, but no, he's brilliant to me, and it's great to have good family support behind you. I think that's what you need, because when you come home after a tough day, they have to listen to you on the tough days as well as on the good days. Yeah.
Here's a little story you can tell Gordon later, because you've done nearly everything here. You probably even driven the horse lorry at one stage. But Gordon, about 10 years ago, was driving the horse lorry out of Galway, and I was behind him, and I knew it was Gordon driving, not just because it said Gordon Elliotts Stables, but in the big mirror at the side, I could see Gordon in the front seat. But the door swung open at the back and he couldn't see it, and it was lobbing back and forth and everything. Yeah. So because I had Gordon's number in my mobile phone, I texted him and I said, "Justin Doyle from Mad Boy here, Gordon. I'm behind you and your door is open." So then the brake lights screeched
yeah.
on and he got out and everything. But that he's come some way, hasn't he, from like driving the horse lorry over to Perth and everything himself, you know?
Yeah, like I mean, all you have to do is walk around here. It's such a big credit to him. The facilities, the horses, the staff, everything works really well, and everything on a daily basis runs really well. It's a great system here, and you've great staff here which make the place as well. So all credit to him. He's done so well for himself, and onwards and upwards.
Yeah, and onwards and upwards for yourself as well. Lisa, thanks a million.
No
and the best of luck.
Thanks, Justin.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay.